Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Harris here again with your read aloud today. Today is our fourth day with our book Rain. Yes, our fourth day. We have been using the same book for 4 days to learn all about animals and the animals and how they can sense the rain. And we've also been using this book to learn how to ask and answer questions. So, Mrs. Harris is going to go through. I actually have the real book today. I'm here at school with our real book. And so, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go through and read this whole book to you today. And remember, it's called Rain. And our author and illustrator is Manya Stojic. And that means she wrote the words and she drew the pictures for this story. I'm going to try to make it so you can see me and the book. So remember, the name is Rain. So what happens when it rains? Oh, look, Mrs. Harris is already asking a question about our story. What happens when it rains? And today is a good day for us to find out. So I'm recording this for tomorrow, but I'm at school today on Wednesday and it is raining outside. It is raining outside today. So what happens when it rains, right? The water comes down. It goes down into the earth. It goes all the way down into that dry soil. Remember that dry red soil that we saw that was all cracked? And when the rain goes down into that dry soil, remember what happens? The earth becomes not so dry anymore. The rain causes that dry soil to become moist. And then what starts to happen is things start to grow. So the rain stopped, and everywhere long, feathery grasses grew from the soil. Every tree began to sprout fresh green leaves. So that's what happens when it rains. Everything's dry, the rain comes down, gives everything that water that they need to live and grow, and then this starts to happen. Isn't that amazing? And see, we learned all of that just by asking the question, what is rain? What does the rain do? What happens when it rains? Lots of questions there about the rain. So we're going to keep going here. It says, I can taste the rain now, purred the lion, but I can enjoy the shade of these big green leaves. So now that the rain has come and caused all those leaves to grow, the lion has some shade to live in. I can't feel the rain now, said the rhino, but I can lie in the cool, soft, squelchy mud. So now that the rain has come, it's caused this squelchy mud, and this rhino gets to lay in it and it cools him off. Gives him a nice cool place to hang out. We can't hear the rain now, shouted the baboons. And remember, we had a question, what are baboons? Remember, they're just a type of monkey. There they are. But we can eat fresh, juicy fruit from the trees. So now that that rain has come, it's caused all those things to grow, and now these baboons have nice, fresh fruit. See, we are just learning so much about these animals and how rain helps them. And remember, we're reading our informational book. That means it's a story. Sorry, not a story. It's a book that gives us information. I can't smell the rain now, whispered the porcupine, but I know that I will come back again when it's time. The sun shone over the plain. It was hot. Everything was drying out. Oh no. What do we think is happening now? The sun is coming back up and everything is drying. Where is all of the grass going? Everything's drying out again, isn't it? We know what that means for the animals. The red soil was hot and dry. So if I look back in my book and I want to ask another question because I want to learn more about these animals and how the rain helps them or doesn't help them. So I want to look back, and I really like porcupines. So I'm going to go find my porcupine. Let's see, where'd he go? Porcupine, porcupine. Oh, there he is. So there's that cute little porcupine with all of his little, what do they call these? I think they call them, oh gosh, what do they call them? See, that's another question that Mrs. Harris has about porcupines. I've heard the word before, but I can't think of it. Oh, it's a quill. There it is. These porcupines have these little quills on them, and if they poke you, it can hurt. So the porcupine sniffed around. It's time, she whispered. The rain is coming. I can smell it. I must tell the zebras. So the porcupine tells the zebras. The zebras tell the baboons. And I wonder why they are all so excited. What are they talking about? My gosh, it's another question I asked about my story. What are they talking about? Well, let's answer that question. They are excited and happy for the rain. Remember, they like the rain because then they get all of that green grass and that mud to play in and cool off, and those trees for shade. So guys, this book Rain, we're going to read it one more time tomorrow. We're going to ask and answer a lot more questions, and we're going to learn so much more about these animals and how much they love the rain. Thank you.